49ers getting guys healthy, right? 0-0. You get them all healthy, and you assume they're going to be healthy. That's one of the things I love about the offseason. We always assume that everyone's going to be healthy because we have no idea who's going to get injured and when and for how long. So we just go into it thinking everyone's going to be healthy. If the 49ers can keep everyone healthy, even if Jimmy Garoppolo is still the quarterback, Chris, this is a team that can be dangerous and disruptive in the NFC.
No question. No question. I mean, we saw them be dangerous and disruptive with, less than quarterback play and a ton of injuries, at the end of the year. And really lost some heartbreaking games where they outplayed teams and kind of just lost because they made bad mistakes and did bad things. I mean, that's really all there is to it. So, I'm certainly not counting out the 49ers, especially with, Kyle Shanahan and his creativity on the offensive side of the ball. And, yeah, we know when Jimmy Garoppolo is healthy, they're damn good. You look at their offense and go, hey, there's not much there we got to look at. The receivers, the tight end, it's all in place. Could maybe they get another running back into the shuffle because we've seen that they, can get banged up, and that's a very important position. But I don't know if there's anything, dramatic that needs to be done there. The thing I at least look at with them, Trent Williams is a free agent. Offensive line plays crucial for Kyle Shanahan and how he plays. Especially at that tackle position. He asks of that position maybe more than any in all of football because of his creativity and everything he does. You're a left tackle. Not only you got to pass protect, you got to be able to get up to the second level, all the creative screens, the reverses, the speed sweeps. Trent Williams is the best left tackle in football for my money right now. So can they figure out how to re-sign him and get him back? That would be, that'd be the first thing I would look at. They have that Kyle Juszczyk, who's kind of that hybrid fullback, tight end, jack-of-all-trades guy. I know Shanahan loves those type of football players. I look at him, but overall, the offense, I think, is in a good spot. The defense, the front seven, when healthy, is special still. It is special. To me, the big thing for the 49ers is their secondary. There's a lot of question marks there. There has to be, an improvement in talent and depth and everything. We don't think Sherman's going to be back. Jaquiski Tartt, the free agent. Jason Verrett's there and played really well, but we know, his whole career's been injured. So that's the position I look at as just the glaring, beaking red light or blinking red light. I confuse myself.
Beaking, that's fine. Beaking.
Yes. But that's where I look at their
That'll
biggest
never show up again.
Improvement, I'm sure it won't. But that's where I look their biggest improvement needs to be done on their football team.
Last week, John Lynch, the GM of the team, said that he has no doubt that Jimmy Garoppolo will be the starter in 2021. I think it's what he had to say. What are you taking here, Garoppolo or the field, as the week one starting quarterback for the 49ers?
Right now, I'm going to take Garoppolo. I'm going to the only thing I look at that just jumps out to me as a possibility, because I don't think they got enough ammo to get a Deshaun Watson without kind of ruining their team a little bit to go get him. To me, the one move that I still look out to go Jimmy G, not the guy guaranteed yet, is the Jets and Sam Darnold. That would be the only one. And I don't know how the 49ers really feel about him. But Sam Darnold is a guy, like we've talked about, I still have faith in. I think he can be an NFL starting quarterback. I think he'd fit that Shanahan system. And the Jets are in a very good spot at number 2 right now. And these damn quarterbacks that I've been evaluating, they're damn good. So I could see them taking a quarterback and Sam Darnold being available. That's the last obstacle I think Jimmy G's camp will have to overcome for him to be the starter next year.
Would they take Cousins if he was available? Kirk Cousins, Vikings quarterback. I think the Vikings are not going to trade him because they would need an upgrade, because Cousins in this year can help save jobs in Minnesota. But if he was available, would Kyle want to grab him as an upgrade to Jimmy Garoppolo? I think we've been down this road before. Cousins stays healthy. That's the difference.
Yes.
He's better, and he stays healthy.
Yeah. In my heart of hearts, I would say yes. If they don't have to give up too much, and it's an apples for apples type of thing. Yeah, I mean, what you said right there, he stays healthy, and he's just better. So that, at least for my evaluation standpoint, and again, Jimmy G is real good. You can win football games. You can win the Super Bowl with him, especially with Kyle Shanahan coaching. I do believe that. but that's, a big if, like we've talked about. We hit it last week. So, yes, if it was apples to apples and there wasn't have to give up too much for the 49ers, I think they would make the trade for a Jimmy or a Kirk Cousins.
They have got to get better backups, though. We've talked about that. Nick Mullins, no. C.J. Beathard, no.
100%.
No,
right.
And no, it's time to move on. I think those two guys have aged Kyle Shanahan more than anything else the past couple of years.
Agreed. He's got a lot more grays. I'll say that for sure. And you're spot on. They got to. They can't roll the dice on a really good team anymore on these underwhelming backup quarterbacks. I got to think of Ryan Fitzpatrick and Andy Dalton, a Mitch Trubisky. They got to have a legitimate backup quarterback this year that is a known commodity that at least has some talent and can win some football games, and at the very least not mess them up like the other two guys you just mentioned.
I love the idea of Trubisky going to San Francisco because it was the San Francisco pick that the Bears used after they traded up from 3 to 2 in the 2017 draft to get Trubisky. There's some poetry to that possibility. And Fitzpatrick, it's come out recently that he wants to go somewhere and compete to be a starter. Look, you know how I feel about Ryan Fitzpatrick. I think he's great when he's used in the right moments for the right doses. When you make him the guy, you're setting the egg timer for that moment where he has 4 interceptions and it just falls apart. And if you know when to put him in and when to put him out and when to put him in and when to put him out, he can be very good. I don't know that any other team is going to be looking for a relief pitcher like the Dolphins had with him and Tua last year, but I kind of would like him as the protection against Jimmy Garoppolo, either getting injured or if Garoppolo goes out there and throws several interceptable balls like he did in the playoff game against the Vikings, maybe if you got Ryan Fitzpatrick on the sideline, you can send him in to get your cookies out of the fire if things are looking bad one day.
Well, I that's the greatness of Ryan Fitzpatrick. He doesn't care or bat an eye no matter what situation he's in. He's going to understand the offense and do those type of things. And I agree with you. One, I don't think there's going to be any legit, play for him to be a starting quarterback. I would be shocked if he's brought anywhere to compete and be that. But he is, to me, the ultimate backup. He really is. He's played a lot. He's got all that experience. He can make some plays still off schedule and do those type of things. And he's one of the best I've ever seen about, I got to come off the bench. I haven't been doing anything for 3 hours. No big deal. I'll fling it around and make good decisions and fire it in there. I mean, he is capable of doing that. So he, from that standpoint, is very, intriguing as a backup quarterback.
Hi, I'm Mike Tirico, and thanks for watching. Make sure to hit subscribe for the latest news and highlights from NBC Sports.